Hey guys, we're trying to figure out the text side. Give us a minute. Josh, it will come on in just a minute. Okay, he's here. Hey Josh.
Hi.
Hey, let me see. How can you hear me? Can you see us?
I can see you. I don't know how I'm trying to turn on my camera here.
Okay, take your time.
Let's see.
I think you have to leave and come back again to be able to start it. It's much easier.
Okay, let me try again. Let's see.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know why usually there's a little camera symbol.
If I can request you from somewhere. Okay, let me see if I move you to the panelist. Can you see the camera now?
No, I just see the microphone icon. That's strange. Let's see. Video.
Okay.
Okay, there it is.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Josh. Thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes. So basically, Josh is like an amazing entrepreneur. He has built a bunch of multi-million-dollar businesses. He's the founder of Snow. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your background, maybe?
Sure. Yeah, I've been an entrepreneur for 14 years now, or so. I lose track now, but been building and selling different companies along the way. Stumbled into entrepreneurship. I wanted to be a doctor, and then came across some hard times with my family. I wanted to help my family out. This was about 14 years ago. Learned how to design and develop websites, and then built an agency. They got into software as a software developer, then building software companies, sold some companies in that space, and then moved into really my passion has always been e-commerce and brand building. So I built a few brands over the last few years. The most noticeable one being Snow. Snow is on Instagram at Snow, SNOW. We are the internet's most popular oral care brand. We're known worldwide for our teeth whitening system, the light in the mouth, for whitening teeth at home. We sell to hundreds of medical spas, hair salons, dental offices, and then to about 500,000 customers online. We also sell with Target and a few other big box retailers in the United States. We ship to 180 countries. So that company's really taken off. We've had every Kardashian post using our product, and every celebrity that you could think of, has either posted our product or supported our cause. We donate from every order to help children who don't have access to dental care. And we really just innovated the space. Every product we sell, we've created from scratch, millions of dollars of research and development. It's a self-funded bootstrap company. We see about 8 million shoppers every year. This year it'll be about 10 million shoppers. So it's a big brand now. It's grown really quickly, and it's what I'm known for. And I go by Josh Snow, and so it just kind of, that's the brand that everybody's talking about. But yeah, I've been building businesses for a while now, and have decided to devote the rest of my life to brand building and helping others build their brands. And that's kind of where I'm at now today.
Well, that's amazing and really impressive background. Thank you for sharing with us. So I think that you pretty much, by building different businesses on different niches, you understand the beauty industry quite
Yep.
a lot, because you work with beauty spas.
Right.
What are your thoughts about this crazy pandemic right now and how it affects the entire industry?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my probably 10 years out of 14 years of my experience has been in and around the beauty space. So I've always been a huge fan as an entrepreneur of creating beauty and cosmetic companies. I've worked with, all kinds of makeup companies, skincare companies, and I'm just, a big consumer of it on multiple fronts. So what I'm seeing now with the pandemic is obviously a lot of local smaller businesses, a lot of our customers who sell Snow in their salon, in their medical spa, are going through some turbulent times. And so I'm seeing a shift going from some of our customers who run a spa are doing things like selling gift cards at a discount for future services, coming to the home if it makes sense, if it's possible, coming to the home to limit the exposure in a salon environment or a spa environment. So trying to do that. I saw a few customers starting to do DIY videos, connecting with their community, how to stay, confident. We're really in the business of confidence. And so how to stay confident, feel confident during these turbulent times. Also selling products direct to the customer. So, some of our customers have taken their Snow products that they sell of ours and started selling them on Instagram and direct to, their fan base and shipping it out. The post office is still working. So I've been seeing a lot of shifting, happening, and you have to kind of evolve and adapt in this time. I think the optimistic side of me is 30 days from now, things will start to loosen up. Here in Arizona, the governor has deemed nail salons, hair salons, golf courses as essential businesses. So in Arizona, there are still hair salons open, nail salons open, certain spa services that are still open. It's just people are scared to leave their house, and they're scared to go and do that. And also they're worried about spending money that they maybe can't count on, because we are, just like my business, Snow is, although we're an oral care company, we really are an oral cosmetic company. And so we're a luxury high-end brand. But what we've done is we started to shift some of our messaging. So we're running a 25% off site-wide sale on trysnow.com. We're donating a portion of all of our proceeds to small businesses who are affected by coronavirus and different causes, based on what our community is, telling us that's important to them. And we're still shipping our products from Arizona, getting it to the customer. And we changed our verbiage, like, feel more confident, stay at home. If you're going to stay at home and you can't go to the dentist, you can whiten your teeth at home. If you're hopping on video calls like Zoom, you can make sure that you're still feeling confident. Your teeth are looking great when you're on video calls. A lot of people, unfortunately, are, getting displaced from their jobs. So when you think about, getting a new job or changing careers or whatever it might be, confidence is very, very important. So we've been really hitting on like that confidence, come out of this smiling, come out of this looking better than before, get ready for the glow up of a lifetime, stock up on gift cards, send gift cards to your loved ones to, so that when this stuff goes away, they can go in and get their hair done. They can go in and get their makeup done. They can go and get microbladed eyelash extensions, whatever it might be. So selling like the future benefit that, you will, take advantage of this now. You will want to come out of it. We're seeing brands like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, a lot of high-end brands running 20% off sales, a lot of luxury brands running sales that would normally not run sales. Not saying that you want to go and do 50% off just to do 50% off, but there's people doing whatever they can to stay in business, whether it means going to the house, going to your client's house, selling gift cards, selling products that you normally sell in your spa or salon, and offering that on Instagram. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff happening. For us, we still are very heavily direct to customer. We ship straight to the customer's door, but we got hit too for about 10 to 14 days. Our conversion rate was about 50 or 60% lower than it normally is, because although people were still coming to our store online, they just weren't buying at the rate that they were normally buying. They're spending money on toilet paper and hand sanitizer, and they're worried about their job. But the truth is, our market, particularly for beauty and cosmetics, our market is that 25% of America that is going to continue to beautify themselves no matter what's going on. They're still going to spend money on themselves. They want to feel normal. They want to feel confident. So we're kind of speaking to that. And now our sales have skyrocketed. We were just on TMZ. Our sales, more than doubled from that crazy, scary time, those 10 to 14 days. We now are 240% increase in sales. And, as long as we can keep shipping product, it's going to be April will be a multi-million-dollar month for us, because a lot of the advertisers have, like Airbnb and, restaurants have pulled out of advertising online. So the cost has gone down 30 to 50%. So now to reach 1 million people, instead of, $100,000 is $50,000 or whatever that might be, whatever that number is. But, we're seeing a huge discount in getting in front of the customer, talking to the customer, building the brand, letting them know that we're here for them, letting them know that we're still in business, we're not going anywhere, trying to sell gift cards for the future, giving them a 25% off discount. We also launched our ambassador program so that people can sell Snow from their own Instagram, and they can, make, up to 25% commission by selling our products. So we've just been trying all kinds of stuff, trying to figure out what that mix is. And, that's what this time's about. Every day's a new day. You got to try something new. The goal is to stay in business. The second goal is to continue growing your business. We haven't laid anyone off, fortunately, at this time. We are continuing to push as hard as we can, take advantage of the cheaper advertising costs and the fact that everybody's at home now. Everybody's on Instagram. They're on Facebook. Take advantage of that opportunity. I even see from my own Instagram account, I've got about 400,000 followers on my personal account, and the story views have gone up like 30 or 40%. Like I'm getting, tens of thousands of story views when I post a story on Instagram now. And so I can see that people are staying at home. They're spending a lot more time on social media. This is your time to tell your story, to remind people you're a small business, to get their support, to sell gift cards, sell products, bundle packages, 6 blowouts, for the price of 4, whatever it might be, to adapt. And I think now, although people are scared and this is going to affect us for a while, people are kind of the very beginning, starting to adjust to a new normal. And, I hear it already around me, just on social media and stuff, that people are excited to get their hair done again, go to the restaurant, one day. They want to go to the movie theater. They want to go to the bar. They want to dance, and so we're trying to sell them into that future, give them our products so that they feel normal in the meantime. And I think it's going to be a really, really good Q4, I think, this year. Christmas, Black Friday, I think, is going to be extraordinary this year, because as people are stuck at home, they're going to want to dance. They're going to want to come out. They're going to want to go to their favorite restaurants. They're going to want to go get their hair done, get their makeup done, whiten their teeth. They're going to want to have this glow up, because right now people are saving money. They're, contracting in their home. So I'm excited for what's going to come. In the meantime, we just are trying to stay agile, come up with different deals, different offers, different promos, different messaging, emailing our customers, texting our customers. This is a good time for you to call your clients. Say, how are you doing? Is there anything I can do to help you out? I'm running a special for, 5 blowouts for the price of 4. We are a small business. This is the time to really, put everything you have, into your business to make sure that you stay in business.
Thank you for that. I think they are really great insights on focusing on the future and what it has to come, and the opportunity that people are saving all those money. And then, because sooner or later it will be over and people will because right now all the subscriptions are canceled. You're saving money on gym membership, no shopping. You think twice before buying that pair of shoes. So now I think people, whenever this will end, they'll have an extra amount of money. Even people think they're gonna be broke, they not, because I'm actually saving at least $10,000 by only staying home and not going out. So people will want to, spend those money, because they will think, they will adopt you only live once, see what happened. You were almost there from Corona now, and obviously we're gonna need to use do our hair and nails, and
right.
You can see that need.
Yes.
So I know that you probably tested a lot, all sort of ads and running traffic and buying traffic, and now it's crazy cheap. Where did you notice the cheapest platform that you will buy traffic from these days?
So right now, I think last year we spent over $10 million on Facebook and Instagram ads. So it's a very, very important. Those are two, obviously, in today's day and age, if you're advertising online, 99% of the time you're either on Facebook or Google or both. But Facebook, initially what happened was our sales, cut in half almost overnight. I remember it was Monday, I think March 10th or whatever it was. And our sales boom, cut in half. And we said, oh my gosh, what's happening? And the advertising costs were still the same. So we were spending the same advertising, but now getting half of the sales. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And we were still going to the office. And as the week went on, advertisers started pulling out big restaurant chains, Airbnb. I'm talking about the people that spend, 100 million a year on Facebook ads. They started pulling back. They started laying people off, just a lot of advertising started to disappear. But what also happened was more eyeballs were coming on Facebook and Instagram than ever before, because now people are working from home. Guess what they're doing? They're on their phone all day. They're watching every story. They're looking at the news. They're going to Facebook and seeing what's new in my city for the coronavirus. And so all these eyeballs, are coming to Facebook and Instagram that normally when people are at work from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, they're not checking their phone as much. They might check Instagram really fast just to see if they got a message, or, they might check Facebook really quick once a day. Now they're on Facebook all day. They're on Instagram all day, Snapchat all day. And so, I would say Facebook and Instagram were definitely the the first two platforms to notice that we noticed that the cost per click and the cost to reach, 1,000 people were significantly going down. And beyond that, we've seen the ripple effect happen with Snapchat advertising, Pinterest advertising, Google advertising now is down about 25% for us in terms of cost. So we're seeing it across the board, across the channels. So it's an interesting phenomenon that's happening, and it's unfortunate because a lot of businesses are struggling. For us, we've really taken our e-commerce direct-to-consumer channel and said this is time for us to get in front of it, take advantage of the discounts, grow our market share. So we're seeing it across all the platforms, but I would say Facebook and Instagram, we're seeing it the most, just because so many people now are on there. Now we're figuring out TikTok. TikTok's an up and coming platform. We're figuring out how to do influencer campaigns for $500 a pop. So we're taking advantage of everybody's eyeballs being on the screen right now and getting in front of them, obviously to drive sales, but we're also, trying to talk about our products, talk about our brand, showcase why we're different. We're taking it. It's like, if you're used to, for example, if you're a musician and you're used to 1,000 people coming to your concert, you now all of a sudden have 5,000 people coming to your concert. So, and they're hanging around. So now you're telling jokes, you're telling stories, you're getting the audience to know you, you're playing different songs, you're asking the audience, what songs do you want me to play? So it's really, the analogy of like a musician. You now have the stage is yours. You can do what you want with it. Worst case scenario, maybe you're not increasing your advertising. Maybe you can't sell direct to the customer. You're in a purely services-based business. It's still an opportunity for you to get in front of your local market. Maybe even if you're not advertising, posting on Instagram, if you have an Instagram for your business, Facebook for your business, YouTube, now is the time to be posting for free video tutorials, talking about your business. Why are you guys different? How are you weathering the storm? Special promos that you're running. You don't even need to advertise to take advantage of the second piece of what's happening, which is more eyeballs hitting, the screens.
I agree. I think it's really important right now just to go out and, do something that is relevant for your audience. And I guess everybody's bored, everybody's on their phone, like you were saying, people are watching your stories, and even TikTok is getting crazy. I literally downloaded TikTok 4 days ago, and I posted a video. I had 40 grand views in 3 days, a stupid video in the pool.
Yep.
So I think people have a lot of free times on their hands right now, and I think it's really important to be wherever your customer is.
That's right. That's right.
Josh, I know your time is really valuable, and I know you're about to jump in another meeting. What would be your last thoughts of what would you advise any salon owner these days, to survive and what to look forward?
Listen, this is everything will pass. Just keep that in the back of your mind. It might be 30 days, it might be 90 days, it could be 6 months, but everything will pass, and people forget what happens, and they'll never forget this. This is history in the making, but they're going to, like you said, they're going to want to whiten their teeth. They're going to want to get their hair done. They're going to want to get their makeup done. They're microblading, all these things, all it's doing is it's deferring your revenue. So you would have made the money in, February, March, and April or whatever. Now you're just going to you're not going to make it all back, but you're going to make a lot of it back, because if the eyebrows need to be touched up, they need to be touched up. So the last thing someone's going to do when they want to celebrate that they did, they're alive, this coronavirus stuff is, kind of starting to fall behind us a little bit. They're going to look at their eyebrows and be like, oh my gosh, right now they're trying to do what they can at home to, do their face routine, the skincare routine. They're trying to kind of take care of their hair. Maybe people aren't washing their hair as often right now because they're staying home anyway. They're not, wearing their newest clothes because they're not going out. But as soon as this starts to go past us, 60 days from now, 90 days from now, people are going to need, I know, my girlfriend, she bought, extensions. She was going to put her extensions in, and then she just delayed it. But it's not like she didn't choose to not do it at all. Now, of course, there are going to be customers who might be a little bit more cautious, especially if maybe they lost a job or something happened in their family. But for the most part, people are going to come back with a vengeance, and they're going to say, I need to get my extensions. And my girlfriend is saying, like, once this is done, she's like, I'm going to have the glow up of a century. She says, like, I'm going to, put my hair extensions in. I'm going to get my makeup done. I need to do my dermaplaning for I have microblading, so there's like all this stuff that has been like pent up, almost like a wish list for Christmas or something. It's like people are just waiting. And I would say if you're a small business owner, go right now to the SBA.gov if you're in the United States. And if you're in Canada, there's something for Canadian businesses. Every country right now is trying to figure out how to help small businesses, because small businesses are the backbone of a country. So go on and apply for the billions and billions of dollars that is being injected into the economies to help small business owners. If you're in the United States, SBA.gov, it takes 5 minutes to apply for it. They'll give you $10,000 if you get approved, and you don't have to, as far as I know, they're not really expecting you to pay that back. So it's helping you float it. If you have employees on payroll and you're continuing to pay your employees, you're continuing to pay rent. There's another program that's coming out this Friday for paycheck. It's called payroll assistance or paycheck assistance, where you can get your month of payroll and your rent and everything plus 25% as a loan. And as long as you stay in business, you don't have to pay that loan back, because that's the government's putting trillions of dollars in the economy. So there's an opportunity for you to stay in business. My recommendation would be cut expenses where you can. Keep in mind that you are going, you're going to have to make the hard decisions right now. Ask your landlord, if you have a salon, ask for, 30 days of forgiveness, ask for 60 days of forgiveness. If you have to let things go, let things go. Remember that this will pass. Stay healthy, stay optimistic. Think about different promotions that you're going to run as soon as things start to get in order. You're just going to have to, and in the meantime, post on your Instagram, post on your Facebook, create TikTok videos showing tutorials for eyebrows, for hair. Start branding yourself for free. Use the time you have now, and then, make sure your salon is ready for reopening. Make sure you know how you're going to sell your customers, and what are you going to sell them, and take a list of all your clients. If you do like microblading or extensions, and reach out to your customers and say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. I'm just letting you know that, I'm making house calls, as long as there's not more than 2 people, I'll come to your house and I will do that, and as long as you're able to do that in your state, maybe there's a way that you can make money in the meantime, like texting your clients and saying, hey, if you want me to come to your house and do your makeup, do your hair, whatever it is, you're going to have to be mobile and a little bit agile in the meantime, but everything will pass. This will be better than ever before. And I want everyone to look up the keyword lipstick effect. It's called the lipstick effect. And it's about the cosmetics industry and the beauty industry specifically. L'Oreal had an increase of like 6 or 7%. That's a lot for a big company like that of sales in 2008, when the recession was in the heart of the recession. They had 6 or 7% increase in their sales, which means, hundreds of millions of dollars for them in the 2008 recession, because the lipstick effect, what it says is that when there are hard times, when there's a recession, whatever it might be, people want to look better. They want to feel more confident. They want to, they want to attract a mate with better resources if they're dating. It's part of our instincts. It's men and women and guys right now. Like I'm seeing on Instagram, guys are working out at home. They're trying to watch what they're eating. People want to compete and look as good as possible. So maybe they're not buying your services for the next 30 to 60 days. Think if you can sell gift cards. Think if you can go to their house. Prepare for the different promotions you want to run. And as soon as it starts to get normalized again, I promise you that you're going to have a line out the door. If you prepare for this, you stay strong-headed, you keep communicating to your customers, text them, call them, you know they're at home, talk to them. Even if you just call your best clients and say, hey, Susie, this is Josh with Josh's Microblading. I'm just checking in on you, making sure you're okay. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, we're just weathering this storm. How are things over there? Yep, you know, we're doing well. I'm holding up together. Just want to let you know, I should be, you know, back and taking appointments. We're going to get filled up very quickly. Well, as soon as everybody starts wanting to get, you know, microblade touch-ups, I'm going to fill up very quickly. So I wanted to call you because you're one of my, you know, VIP clients. If you wanted to put an appointment in now, so I can put you in the schedule 60 days from now or 50 days from now, that way you're in, because I'm going to get overloaded as soon as people start, you know, coming back. I'm not going to have space for you. So I just want to make sure I get you in. I can make you 2 appointments. I'll make one 30 days from now. I'll make one 60 days from now. That way you got it locked in. You're good to go. And if you really need a touch up, just so you know, over the next 30 days, because you're my VIP customer, my client, I will come to your house to touch you up. Or, you know, hey, I've got some cream for your eyebrows that will help them, you know, looking nice in the meantime. It's the stuff that I sell in my salon. I can drop off some for you. It's $25 a bottle. I highly recommend it. Yeah, swing by. I'll take some. You got to be creative in the meantime. But I promise you, as long as you take advantage of the money that the government's putting out there, apply for everything that you can apply for, make the hard cuts on the cost of wherever you're spending money, that, you know, you can pause it for a little while, try to preserve like hibernation, just wait a little bit, be busy on social media, talk to your customers, and you're going to come out of this stronger, maybe stronger than you've ever come out of this. You know, even if there's a recession, look up the lipstick effect and see women will still buy microblading. They will still buy blowouts. They will still get their nails done. There's a reason why these industries don't go anywhere. You just have to be a little bit creative, make it a little exciting, but this is your opportunity to pivot and to be agile. And I'm wishing all of you the very, very best.
Thank you so much, Josh. You
Thank
basically give us gold on the table, and I really, really appreciate your time. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Talk soon. Bye. Thank you. Be safe. Bye.
You guys stay on. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump soon with Zach Benson. He's the king of social media, especially Instagram. He has built tons of other businesses, he has millions of followers, and he's gonna teach us soon how to take advantage of the opportunity and how to leverage our social media accounts. I'm gonna run soon, and I'm gonna be back in 25 minutes sharp with Zach. I'll see you guys soon.